Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Matthew here, back with another video, and today we are here with a very special video because today I will be predicting the entire World Cup game by game. So, if you guys do enjoy the content you see on the screen, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste any time and get into the video. I don't care if my phone's about to run out of battery, we're recording on the laptop. Okay, Mexico, South Africa, starting off with the opening game on the 11th of June, which is exactly 1 week from now, and I think the home nation Mexico shall take the W 2-1. A very good country. I think they're quite underrated, Mexico. And then South Korea, Czech Republic. I think this will be a close one, but I think South Korea shall take the win here. And then Czech Republic, South Africa. I think Czech Republic, they've got Tomáš Souček, they've got Patrik Schick. I think they will dominate South Africa. They will get a consolation, but it shall not be enough. Okay, Mexico, South Korea. Mexico, they're gonna go through 3-1. And then South Africa, I feel bad if they didn't get 1 point, so we're gonna call this one a draw, 1-1. And then the final game of this group, Czech Republic versus Mexico. I think Mexico shall continue their winning form with a 2-0 victory. So to conclude that group, I think Mexico and South Korea shall go through. Czech Republic, they might be one of the best third place teams. We'll find out in a second. Group B, Canada, another home nation. We've got 3 home nations. I think Canada, they shall take the dub. It'll be a close game, but they will take the dub against Bosnia and Herzegovina. And then Qatar, the hosts last year, they're gonna lose to Switzerland. Switzerland, they are underrated, I'm telling you guys. You know, people are talking about Norway as an underdog, but no one talks about Switzerland. Consistently there on the big stage. I think they'll dominate Bosnia. I mean, Edin Dzeko, he's getting on, isn't he? Canada, the host nation, I think they'll take the dub against Qatar. And then Bosnia against Qatar, I think they too will take the dub, a 2-0 victory for them. And in the final game, Switzerland, I think they will actually draw to Canada. I think Canada actually will surprise them, a 2-2 game. So that group will conclude with Switzerland and Canada going through. And Bosnia might be one of the third place teams. 8 of the 12 third place teams do go through to the knockout stages, so it might be Bosnia. We'll find out later in the video, so stay tuned. Moving on to Group C, which I actually think is one of the hardest groups, because Haiti, everyone's thinking they're rubbish. They beat 4-0, I can't remember who they beat. It might have been Scotland. No, I don't think it was. They beat someone 4-0, but I think they'll start their first game with a 2-2 draw to Scotland. George Hurst up front, if you've watched him play at Portman Road, he's average. He's not the best, but when he puts that Scotland shirt on, I'm sure he'll score. He'll bag a goal. Brazil, everyone loves them. Who doesn't? 4-1. Neymar Jr. will score. And Scotland versus Morocco. I think Scotland shall take the win. Morocco, they did get quite far last time, but they will not win that game. Then Brazil, I think it'll be a 2-0 versus Haiti there. And then Morocco-Haiti, I think that'll be a 1-1 draw. People say Morocco's an underdog team, but I think they have had their heyday. And then Scotland versus Brazil. It's going to be Brazil, isn't it? 3 points for the Brazil. They're going through. So is Scotland. Haiti, they could be third place. I think Morocco, it's a bit of a shock. People will have Morocco second. I know they will. But for me, there's got to be surprises. You know, it's the World Cup. You can't just predict these things. Like, I'm not going to get this all correct, I'm sure, because the magical things happen at the World Cup. United States, the third and final host nation in Group D versus Paraguay. I think the Americans will start off with a 2-1 victory. And Australia versus Turkey. I'm going to go Australia to get 2 goals, but Turkey to get 2 goals as well. The States versus Australia, battle of the British colonies. I'm going to go with the Aussies, a 3-1 victory. That's controversial, I know. Turkey, Again, I think they're an underdog team, and I think they're going to come out of this game with a 4-1 victory. Arda Güler, he's a good player. And then Paraguay, yeah, they're a bit mid. I'm going to have the Australians win for 3-1 there. And then Turkey, they're going to continue their dominance with a 3-0 victory over the United States. I'm sorry, American fans, if you're watching this video. You're in the third place, so you might get through the third place playoffs, I don't know. But Turkey through, Australia, and then Paraguay, I'm sorry, he shall exit in the group stage. Okay, Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, and Caraco. To beat Chongfu Caraco, he's a good player, underrated. He used to play for Man United back in the day, if you know, you know. But unfortunately, I don't think they will beat Germany. But 4-1, I might put a bet on Caraco just to make things exciting. 20 quid, I might put it on Caraco. I'll watch the Germany Caraco game, and then that might make things interesting for me. To beat Chong, love him, baller. Ivory Coast, Ecuador, I'm going to see that ending with a 1-0 draw. Both got good players, and I think a draw is a fair result. And then here, Ecuador, I think, shall get the 3-1 victory. Germany, Ivory Coast, I think Germany will go past 2-0. Florian Wirtz, brace. And Ecuador, Germany, I'm going to go with a 1-0 draw here. I'm going to go with a 1-0 draw. And then Caraco, I actually think Caraco might go a surprise and actually beat Ivory Coast. People are going to go, are you mad? But I'm not. I'm not mad, guys. And that will end with Germany and Ecuador automatically going through. Caraco, the third place team. Imagine if Caraco get to the knockouts, and then Ivory Coast, I'm sorry, guys are going home. Netherlands. Now this for me is the biggest underdogs. Netherlands. People always write them off, and I don't know why. I think they'll open things up with a 2-1 team versus a 2-1 win versus Japan, who again, a decent side Japan. This game, I'm going to go 1-0. All four of these teams are actually really decent teams. Again here, I'm going to say it's a 3-0 draw. I'm not joking, guys. 3-0. Tunisia, I'm sorry, guys, but the Dutch will have you there. And then Tunisia, Japan, I'm going to go with another draw. I think, yeah, another draw. And in this game, I'm also going to go draw. A lot of draws in this group. That will conclude with the Netherlands going through, Sweden on 3, and then look at this, guys, Japan on 2, Tunisia on 2. A lot of draws in that group. I think that is a tight group. But yeah. Okay, Belgium versus Egypt. Belgium, I think they're past their heyday, but I think they will beat Egypt 2-1. Iran, New Zealand. I think Tim Payne, last minute, get that in, 1-0. Belgium, Iran, I think Belgium will go past them, 4-0. And Egypt versus New Zealand, I think Egypt will get the dub there, 2-1. 2-1. New Zealand, Belgium, I actually think maybe we'll get a New Zealand goal, make it a 1-0 draw, why not? And final game, Egypt, Iran. I think we're going to have a surprise here. I think Iran last minute to make it 3-2. In that group, we shall conclude with Belgium going through on 7 points and New Zealand in second. Egypt, they might be that third place. There's a lot of third place teams on 3 points, so it might go down to goal difference. And then Iran, unfortunately, shall be going home. And Group H, finish this. 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Group H, Spain, probably one of the favourites to win this. Let's just Cape Verde, I think they'll get a 4-1 win there. Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, I think Uruguay, quite an underrated team, 3-0 to Uruguay. Spain, I think 2-1 versus Saudi Arabia. Uruguay, I think will draw 2-0 actually here. Cape Verde, a bit of surprise maybe for some. Cape Verde with a 1-0 victory over Saudi Arabia. And then here, a surprise indeed, because Uruguay shall beat Spain. And that shall mean Uruguay will actually win the group, Spain on 6, Cape Verde on 3. So I think Cape Verde will go through because they're the only team so far who are on 4 points here. And Then we've got Saudi Arabia, who will exit, I'm afraid. And then, okay, Group I, France. Again, one of the favourites, Senegal. I think it will be 4-1 to the French. And then Iraq, Ali Al-Hamadi, if you watched him play, he's pretty decent. He's not the best. I think they actually will take Norway to a 2-2 draw. Maybe a bit of a surprise. Then Norway, I think they'll have Senegal 3-1. And then France versus Iraq, it will be 5-0. I'm sorry. France are a good team. I know you've seen their attack. Ryan Cherki, Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, Bradley Barcola. It's wraps. Senegal, they'll get their win. 2-0 versus Iraq. And then Norway versus France. I see this being a close game. But France, continuing with the goals, will win 4-2. I mean, France will go through. Norway in second. Senegal in third. And then fourth with 1 point, Iraq. And then Group J, Argentina, the reigning champions. So start off this group with a 3-0 victory over Algeria. I think 3-0 is a fair result. Austria, I think they'll start as well with a 3-0 victory versus Jordan. And Argentina, Austria, I think that'll be a 1-0 win. Julian Alvarez with the goal. Jordan, Algeria, I think Algeria shall get the win 2-1 there. Algeria, Austria, I think it'll be a close game, but Austria will win 2-0. Jordan, Argentina, I think Jordan will get a consolation, but it won't be enough because Argentina shall come out victorious. And that's concluded with Argentina getting 1 point, coming first place, may I say. Austria coming in second, and then Algeria in the playoffs. And Jordan shall be going home. Group K, Portugal. A lot of people want to see Portugal win. Cristiano Ronaldo's last chance. And versus DR Congo. I think they'll start things off with a win. 3-1 is what I'll predict. Uzbekistan, underrated team. I think they've got a solid team. And they'll draw 1-0 to Colombia. And then Colombia, they'll get the win versus DR Congo. 3-1 there. Portugal, Uzbekistan, but Portugal should get the win there. DR Congo, Uzbekistan will be a 1-1 draw. And then Colombia, Portugal, I think Colombia, Portugal draw 2-2. So that'll mean Portugal will go through, so will Colombia, and Uzbekistan will be in third place first, but as you can see, it looks like they won't be going through. And then the final group of this tournament, England, my home country, they're going to dominate Croatia 5-0. Jude Bellingham, have you seen him play? He's brilliant. Ghana, decent side, I think they'll get the dub versus Panama, and then they'll lose to England at 3-0. Jordan Pickford, the English defence is something else. I think actually Panama will shock Croatia. That is a surprise, I know. But Panama won't be shocking England. They'll get a consolation, but it won't be enough. And the final game, Ghana versus Croatia, will end in a 2-2 draw. That shall conclude this group. England, 9 points, undefeated. Ghana actually go through, and then Croatia come last, guys. There's got to be upsets here. I know people are going to go, Croatia are going to come second. They're not. They're going home early, and Panama will be in the playoffs. So that shall conclude with the group stages. It is starting to rain outside, but the third place teams go off: Cape Verde, Egypt, Czech Republic, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Senegal, Curacao, Panama, and the United States. Unfortunately, those teams shall be going home. Let's continue to the knockouts now, the round of 32. First time ever because FIFA decided, let's just put more countries in. So there's a lot more games to predict, that's why this is going on for a while. Germany versus the host nation, United States. I think Germany should take the dub, 3-1. France, Cape Verde, it's going to have 6 goals in this, a 6-2 win to the French. South Korea, Canada, I think will be a close game. Can this game go to penalties? Let's see. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, it says the... No, I don't want to. I predict a draw, but it can't decide penalties. So the things decided for me that South Korea will go through penalties. I just won't do draws again, because, yeah. Netherlands, I think Scotland will unfortunately go home. Colombia, Ghana, I think this will go to penalties. Can I predict it go to penalties? I don't think I can. What if I do Ghana here, Colombia there? So the team I go first will go through. Well, I know that now. Ghana, they'll take Colombia out on penalties. Uruguay, Austria, Uruguay will win 3-1. Turkey, I think, will get the dub. 2-0 versus Bosnia. Belgium, Czech Republic. Oh, I'm going to surprise there. Czech. I'm going to go Czech. I know people go Belgium as the favourites there, but there's got to be surprises, guys. And then Belgium, Sweden, I think it'll be a close game, but Neymar Jr. will come up in clutch, link up Vinicius Jr., boom, 3-2. Ecuador, Norway, I think Ecuador will score. There won't be enough because Norway will advance. Mexico, the host nation, sorry Caraco, you're not coming through, buddy. England, Senegal, okay. England will go through 3-1 there. Senegal, they're a decent team. You know, some people might say they've won the AFCON. It depends on your opinion on that. Oh, Argentina, Spain, a close game. I'm going to go controversial Spain to win 2-1. Lamine Yamal and Lionel Messi will go home. Australia, New Zealand, hello. We've got the battle of the Oceania countries, and I think the victors will be the Australians. Switzerland, Egypt, I think it'll actually be a 4-1 to Egypt. Portugal, I think would advance. I'll go 3-1 there. And then on to the round of 16. So, okay, we're on to the round of 16. Okay, Germany, France, we're starting off strong. I'm going to go a 2-1 win to France. It'll be close, but I think France are my favourites to win that. Netherlands, South Korea, I think Netherlands will advance there. Sorry, Heung-min Son. Ghana, Uruguay. A very interesting game, indeed. I'm on the round of 16. Maybe 20. How much?
Are they good about your ones?
No, my ones looked a bit cleaner than that. How much you?
25.
Okay. Well, Uruguay, Ghana. A game which we've seen before. I'm going to go Uruguay to win that one. 3-1. Turkey, Czechia. I'm going to go as close, but Turkey will take the dub. Brazil, Norway. Oh, Haaland versus Vinicius Jr. I think Brazil, they've got to go through. 2-1, it'll be a close game. Mexico, England. I think England will unfortunately knock out the host nation. A tough game for certain. England will win. Spain, Australia. I think Spain are favourites. They will concede 2 though. And Switzerland, Portugal. It's going to be a close game. I think it will go to penalties actually. And I think Switzerland, controversial I know, will knock out Portugal. That's many people's favourites to win it. Cristiano Ronaldo, but Switzerland, don't underestimate them. Let's go to the quarterfinals now. France, Netherlands. Oh, hello. Right. I'm going to go controversial. It's going to go to penalties. And Netherlands are going to go through. How about that? Uruguay, Turkey. I think, again, will go to penalties. But Uruguay will go through. Brazil, England. I think Brazil will get 1. But England will get 2. Spain versus Switzerland. I think Spain will win that one 3-1. And then on to the semi-finals. 4 teams left. We've got Netherlands, the Orange. Came so close to winning so many times, but they've never won before. So, could it be this year? Uruguay, they're the first ever to win it. They've never won it. Not ever before have Uruguay won it since they first won it. So they've won it once when it first started and they haven't won it since. England, they've won it once as well. And well, that was 60 years ago. 60th anniversary since 1966. It's the year 2026. So it's their 60th anniversary. So could they use it? And again, another team who have only won it once. Spain back in 2010. Currently the European champions. So maybe they'll win it there. They're on good form. Got Lamine Yamal. First off this game, It'll be close, but I think Netherlands go through. England versus Spain. As much as I'd like to say England would go through, I think Spain will knock us out. 2-1 victory. But the third place playoff, I think England will get the dub. They'll come third. But the game which you've all been looking forward to, the final, Netherlands versus Spain. I think the favourites here would be Spain, but it's the World Cup. Netherlands, I think they're overdue their first World Cup. They've got a good squad this time. I know Xavi Simons, he's out injured, but they've got a really good defence. They've got Dumfries, Van Dijk, Van Hecke, Van der Ven. They've got a really good attack. Marlon, Depay, Cody Gakpo, Frankie de Jong. So I think this will be a close game. I think it'll be Netherlands who win the World Cup. Do we get a summary? Who's summary? Let's see. World Cup winners. Netherlands. Currently ranked 5 in Europe. I put overall. There we go. Champions will be Netherlands, second Spain, and England third. All European. But those are my results. There's all the games. Everything there. But my victors are Netherlands. Comment down below who you think will win the World Cup in 2026. I'm interested to know what you guys think. And well, if you enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving a like and smashing that subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Have a good day.